Hello, and welcome to Character Profile, a series where I pick one of my relatively unknown characters and share a bit of their story with you. Today, I'm going to bring out one of my favorite characters that I've ever created, a guy named Keith. Keith is like my equivalent to Super Mario, and in many ways his world and characters parallel that of Mario's. However, they're also very different in many ways. A key overview of Keith's character is written in his official description. Keith is an adventurous explorer who originally wanted to be a circus performer. But when he tried to sign up at the circus in town, he was chased away by enemies and became lost. After his long quest home, he realized that he liked exploring and the thrill of adventure much more than performing at a circus. And so, he devoted his life to adventure and saving the day. Keith made his first appearance in The Amazing Keith, released in 2013. In this small demo, Keith dashes through levels on a quest to get to the circus sign-up center, collecting money along the way and defeating enemies by clicking on them. His appearance at this time was rather tall, lanky, and slightly awkward looking in retrospect. Many years later, Keith made his first 3D appearance in the sequel, The Amazing Keith, again, released in 2017. This game takes place on the peaceful Explorer's Island. Having decided to leave the circus behind and set out to be an explorer, Keith found this island to be the perfect place to start. There are gems and coins scattered throughout the game, and it's up to Keith to find them. He can also find new costumes to wear throughout the island. This game marks the first appearance of Keith in 3D, and really finalized the design for the character. His design hasn't strayed too far from this look since. Next, Keith makes an appearance in yet another game of the same name, The Amazing Keith, released in 2018. This game is also known as the retro version, since it is an 8-bit style sort of remake of the original 2013 version. In this game, Keith explores various levels in random order to collect $100 in total. His design in this game is similar to his first appearance, but a bit simplified, and his color palette has been adjusted to fit within the limitations of the 8-bit era of video games, specifically the Nintendo Entertainment System. After the triplet of same-name games, we finally arrive at my personal favorite, Keith World, released in 2019. This game completely revamps the 3D platforming physics seen in 2017's The Amazing Keith, and includes more levels, more coins and gems, and more costumes. With Keith's new move called the Long Jump, traversing around the world is a blast. As I mentioned before, his design doesn't stray too much from his original 3D appearance, other than some enhanced textures and a slightly shorter, less awkward stature than before. As for Keith's future, I'm currently developing a new 2D game for him that will introduce many new characters, which we will then get to discuss someday here on Character Profiles. While I'm not quite ready to give away any gameplay footage just yet, I will show you his updated 8-bit design. Here, his colors have been brightened up again, his belt, as seen in the 3D games, has been added, and his stature has once again been made slightly shorter. And that's the story of Keith himself. But as for the world around him, there is much more to cover. In a future episode, we'll take a look at his brother Wyatt. Although he has been around as long as Keith, his part of the story and personality is a bit different than his brother's. I also plan on taking a look at Keith's music. It's one of the aspects of these games that I'm most proud of, and I feel that talking about Keith without talking about his music is a huge disservice. But until then, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Character Profiles. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you'd like to read a summarized version of this video, check out the link to my work in progress blog in the description below. I'll see you all in the next video.